Hi, friends. Welcome back to the My Virgo Friend podcast. I'm your host, CheChe, and I hope your day is going awesomely. We are officially in Leo season. Woot woot. So let's go ahead and start off with our breath. I want you to take four deep breaths in through the nose, exhale fully throughout the mouth, taking much more air than last time, deplete those lungs, okay? So let's take a deep breath in. And let's take a deep breath. My little plant taking on my little spotlight. Take a sip, take a sip, take a sip. And as I said, we are officially in Leo season, friends. So shout out to our fire signs, our fire royalty, Leo, Sag, and Aries. Shout out to the air signs, Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. Cheers. We just left the water sign of Cancer season. So shout out to the Cancers, Pisces, and Scorpios. And last but not least, Earth gang, Capricorns, Tauruses, and after Leo season is Virgo season. So cheers. Okay. All right. Okay, and all right. So, welcome back, my friends. You may or may not have listened to the episode before this, where I gave just a little quick recap of where I've been emotionally, things like that. So, if you just want to recap of like where I've been, where my energy has been, why I took damn near 4 weeks off from podcasting. Okay, go to the episode before this. And just thank you so much for tuning in and not giving up on the My Virgo Friend podcast. But yes, you guys, we are officially in Leo season. I did an episode for Cancer season for the new moon, but I didn't do one for the Cancer full moon because yeah, the energy just wasn't right for me. I'll just say it short like that. And again, go back and listen to the episode before this just to get a little more details. But yes, so we are officially in Leo season. I am back after like 4 weeks. You really just have to remember to listen to your body, right? So if it's just not the time, if the energy isn't flowing, it's okay to take a step back. It's okay to take a breather. It's okay to kind of reassess where you are, whatever. So if you're kind of in that same energy where like Cancer season just kicked your ass, okay, perhaps you're a little more emotional than usual, a little more withdrawn, or just going through some emotions you don't really understand, okay? And now with this Leo season energy, you're just feeling a little more vibrant, a little more alive, and inspired to take action, okay? That's what we can usually expect with fire seasons, right? I mean, think about it. Leo season is right in that back to school time. So going back to school, getting back to a routine, getting structured, getting organized, right? Because that Virgo season is sure to follow right after that. So Leo energy being a fixed sign like that of, what are the other fixed signs? Aquarius, Scorpio, and Aquarius is right. Because there are three different types of signs: fixed, cardinal, and mutable. So Leo season, or Leo, is a fixed sign. And what I've learned in my research was studying the different signs. The fixed signs, they it's easier for them to stick to a plan, right? The cardinal signs, it may be easier for them to initiate plans, to initiate the idea, to get the team going. And then the mutable signs, like the Virgo and Pisces that I represent, okay, the mutable signs, they're good with adapting to change, okay? So you need like all of those energies for a plan to go through, right? You need that initiation, you need to have the follow through, but you also need to be open to change and not be so fixated on, oh my God, it's supposed to be done this way at this time by this person. Go with the flow, right? But while we're in Leo season, because we just came from Cancer season, water energy, flow, let the tears flow, more orgasms, more, maybe more purging, right? Just that flow energy, your emotions flowing out of you, right? Your art flowing out of you, just that flow energy. So moving from the flow energy of Cancer season to now more into that masculine, dominant, fixed energy of Leo season, right? As I said, Leo is a fire element. So when you think of fire, what comes to mind? Okay, and I'm going to hold up a little tea light candle here for you. If you want to do some flame gazing real quick, maybe set an intention, maybe say an affirmation real quick. I don't know. But the flame, right? Fire, it's bright. There's brilliance with the fire, with the flame, right? It's bright, it's eye catchy, right? Like, I love, one of my favorite things about the holiday season are the warm lights, that amber glow, right? So it's beautiful, it's attractive. You look at it and maybe a smile comes on to your face, or you feel a little more calm, a little more relaxed. That beautiful brilliance that is with the fire element. Okay, oh, that's what I was going to say about the fire elements. Leo season is right before back to school time, right? Aries season, that hits right at the spring season. So that's when people are anxious to clean up and to get new energy and to go outside and just to really embrace the springtime, right? With that Aries energy. And then with Sagittarius season, that's right at holiday season, right? Right when Thanksgiving hits up until right before Christmas. Okay. So even then, you have that end of the year rush to get things done and accomplish those last minute goals, maybe get in those CEUs. Anybody having to maintain any CEUs for your professional credential? This is your reminder to get on that. Okay. You got like 5 months left. All right. So there's that a new gust of energy, a new gust of fire before the year ends to get those last minute things done. Okay. So with the fire element, it is that gusto energy, right? Like, if you're trying to touch something and it's hot to the touch, or even worse, if you're touching something and you accidentally touch a flame, initially you jerk back, right? It's that quick reaction, like, oh my god, I got burnt, right? And it just comes natural. It's like that instinctive nature of, like, oh my god, whoa, react, react, react. And when you look at the lion, that's in the jungle, right? They're usually chilling, because they're the king of the jungle. But when they're in hunt mode, they're moving nice and stealthily. They got a plan, they know what they're doing, they got their eyes fixed on that goal, right? Fixed on that animal, that whatever the goal is, they are locked in, laser focused. They do not deviate from the plan. It's just the consistency is there. Okay, so they're going, and then when the time strikes, remember, because they're sticking to a plan and they're following the plan, they're following through on the plan, and when the time is right, they strike while the iron is hot. Okay, when they see their opportunity to go, they go. Okay, so remember, as I've said before, there's always something to learn with the different seasons that we're in, with the different zodiac seasons that we're in, right? And I did this on, like, I listened to the Cancer New Moon episode because I recorded an episode earlier today. When had my Invisalign appointment, and then I came back and I'm recording another episode. So it's still August 4th, okay, in case you're still listening, doing 2 episodes in one day. So maybe I need to start doing that just so I don't fall behind with recording and stuff. But anywho, um, damn, what was I saying? Fire, moving forward, going forth with the plan. But yeah, there's always something to learn with the different seasons that we're in, right? So for me, with fire energy, with my fire friends, I've learned about boundaries, specifically with my Sagittarius friends, learning about boundaries. But with the Leo season and the fire element in general, it reminds me to shine, to be bigger, to be bolder, to have that air of confidence, even that air of arrogance and cockiness, if you feel, depending on what you boasting about, just make sure you can back it up, right? So with Leo season, there is a theme of pride and ego, okay? And not saying that pride or ego is bad, it's just, anything that's done in overindulgence or done too much, it's probably not going to have a positive outcome, right? There has to be harmony and equilibrium or modification or what do you call it? Moderation with everything, right? Just depending on what it is. Even water is good for us, but too much water, you know what I'm saying? Hey. So with fire season, specifically the Leo season, it teaches me or reminds me that it's okay to shine. It's okay to be proud of who you are. It's okay to be proud of your progress, to be proud of your gifts, proud of how you show up in the world. And it's okay to show up bigger. You know, Leo season also reminds us to command the attention, to command the room. On the episode where I talked on the Cancer New Moon episode, I talked about, do you want to be liked or respected? With Leo season, respect me. Fuck you liking me. Because you can like me one day and not like me the next. You can like me for real one day and then not like me because of some gossip. You can like me one day because of what I've done for you, but now you don't like me anymore because you can't take advantage of me anymore because you can't get under my skin anymore, right? You maybe like me because I was easy to manipulate, but now I have more pride in who I am, and I don't give a damn if you like me or not. You will respect me. Leo energy. Okay, that's what I get from it. How about y'all? And notice I switched into my marigold hoodie that I love so much. I'm gonna manifest my own shit on here, okay, with my Virgo friend. But yeah, so at least I'm doing the baby stuff, right? Just give me a nice gold hoodie so I can get into the energy. And even then, like, you know how long I've wanted to do merch or something, but it's like, oh well, you know, I don't want to come off like blah 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 blah. Whatever, okay? Bump that. You know how many people are inspired by the bold? I had an episode called Fortune Favors the Bold as well. Go back and listen to that. It may resonate right now. But you know how many people are inspired to action because of the people that do put themselves out there? How many people sit in quiet desperation wishing they had the guts to do the things that the bold people do? They wish they had the gall, the audacity, the balls even, to say and do the things that lie dormant within them. But then they look at someone that has that I don't give a damn energy and they see them thriving. And I hope and pray that when you do see those people showing up big in the world, embracing their light, stepping into their power, I hope you are inspired by them. I hope that you're taking notes and checking to see, okay, what are they doing? Damn, that's working for them. Okay, what are they not doing? I wonder why they're not doing it. Oh, let me do my research. Okay, well, how's it gonna work for me? I hope you're taking notes to add to your toolbox, okay? And I don't mean that in the way of, oh, copy their style, do what they're doing. Hell no, because I believe that there's room for everyone. Okay, I had to make sure that the microphone was on because I would hate to do all this for a second episode for it to not record. That would piss me off. Okay, so I hope that whenever you do see these people that are showing up in the world, that are being bold, that are not waiting for permission, that are not asking people for approval, not seeking approval, they're just doing what they want to do. I hope you're inspired to do what's right for you. I hope you're inspired to do what your heart desires. Do the very thing that you fantasize about throughout the day when you're involved, engaged, and doing something you don't want to do, whether that's your job, whether that's being in that relationship, being in that friendship. I hope that you are inspired to live your truth, to do what's right for you, to live from your heart, because Leo season or Leo is ruled by the crown chakra, hence wearing the crown, being the king, being the queen, being that alpha energy that you're so capable of, but maybe haven't given yourself permission to step into, right? Perhaps, perhaps, so it is very much crown chakra energy. And when I say crown chakra, that's your highest self, okay? Your highest self, your higher self. What do they look like? What do they sound like? What are their interests? What do they want to involve and invest more in, right? Because I'm sure we can come to an agreement that when we're at our lowest, when we're sad and having a pity party and beating ourselves up, being hard on ourselves, allowing other people to talk shit about us to our face and not checking them, allowing lovers to disrespect us to our face and us not checking them, all right? When we're in this low level, down shadow energy, and we're tolerating the breadcrumbs, tolerating the disrespect, tolerating the lethargy, however you pronounce it, of being lazy and not doing anything, not even productive rehabilitation or productive recovery, which could be like yoga or reading or meditation, something productive. No, 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 no. Leave me in front of this TV that has this nasty ass Hollywood programming in every single freaking show and movie. Okay, let me watch something that has nothing to do with my goals. Let me listen to crap that has nothing to do with adding value to my life. Let me scroll on Instagram and look at all 100 posts the Shade Room made just today regarding people that I have no idea who they are, right? There's so many influencers on Shade Room that they keep up. I have no idea who they are. Like this cow sister girl. Who is that? Ari? Who is that? I don't know. But anyway, the point I'm trying to make is, why are you investing so much time in shit that doesn't matter? Because the Leo energy is making a plan. The Leo energy is concerned with, how can I be more regal? How can I be more royal? How can I shine even brighter than I already am? Because as I was saying, when we're in our lower self, it's so easy for us to become consumed by shit that does not matter, by people that do not care about us sincerely. And we felt the vibes, we saw the red flags, okay? But we're like, you know what? Even though I can't have all of them, they probably just need a little more time, and I'm not perfect either. So let me keep taking these breadcrumbs because it's something better than nothing. Hell no. When you're at your higher self, when you're focused on your highest self, where you're striving to be more and to be greater, your eyes, your thoughts, your energy is not concerned with things below you, things beneath you. Okay? Case in point, it is hot girl summer, right? Okay, it is icy boy summer, whatever. Okay, so everyone is on this I'm outside energy. It's quarantine, pandemic is so called over. No, it's not. I feel like another lockdown's coming back. But everyone is in this energy to just be casual and to be free spirited and to just do what feels good in a moment and live right now and not later, blah blah blah. This whole energy, right? Can you recall a time where you threw away these boundaries, you threw away your values, you threw away what your goals are, you threw away what your highest self is like and looks like, and you engaged in this low vibrational, low level energy, and it left you feeling worse than you started? It left you feeling more confused, right? It's like, had you not had sex with this person or had sexual relations with this person, would you be stressing about when they're going to text you? Would you be concerned on if they're going to watch your story or not? Would you be concerned on if they're going to come over again? Probably not, because you're focused on something that's going to matter. You're focused on shit that's going to yield results, right? Money can't lie to you. They say numbers don't lie either, right? But people that are also trying to figure out their own shit, that are also trying to figure out what's wrong with them, that's also going through shadow work or choosing to not go and do the shadow work because they like the trauma, they like the victimhood, they like breadcrumbs, they like low level energy, okay? Personally, I don't think my higher self wants the low level energy, okay? So just keep that in mind when you find yourself going through these spirals, because again, we just came out of Cancer season, right? Overindulgence is a shadow energy of Cancer season. Overindulging and going out and partying and just spending money on bottles and just feel good stuff. Just make me feel good. Just make me feel good, right? Has it burnt you out yet? Has it left you exhausted? Has it left you feeling ego hurt? Because remember, Leo season is about the ego. It's all about pride. It's all about, oh my gosh, how can they not call me back? How can they not text me back? How dare they? How dare they? Right? And your ego is hurt. And because your ego is hurt, you may get fixed in and locked in. Because remember, Leo energy is a lock in, fixed in energy. And you may lock in. I'm like, oh my God, obsession, obsession. Why are they calling me? Why are they calling me? And then you may start chasing them. Okay. Speaking to my feminine energies out there, forgetting that the masculine energy by nature likes to hunt, likes to chase. So don't work against yourself, right? Be the queen, be the alpha, be that king. Okay. Whatever you need to do for you, realize that you're the prize. Okay. Your ego shouldn't be so focused on someone not liking you. Do they respect you, damn it? Do they respect you? Do they prioritize you the way you prioritize them? And also, do they know that you prioritize them? Are they aware of the sacrifices that you're doing for them? Are they aware of the help that you're offering to them? Because we also have to be clear. Sometimes we overextend ourselves. Sometimes we go above and beyond for people, not realizing they may not really realize what you're doing for them because they're going through their own shit. And you may be overextending yourself out of love and generosity, but then get mad, get butt hurt, get ego hurt when they don't reciprocate it. Maybe they weren't aware and maybe they didn't even ask for it. Maybe you just took it upon yourself to show how loyal you are. You took it upon yourself to show how great you are, how ride or die you are, right? And then you get mad when they don't appreciate or reciprocate it. Well, were you clear with your intentions? Were you doing it for them or doing it for you? Were you doing it for them to sincerely help without looking for anything in return? Like I was always taught, if you loan someone money, don't even look for it back, because people can make promises all day. Oh, I'm gonna pay you back, I'm gonna pay you back. If you needed the money, you probably don't have it to pay me back. And you probably don't have it to pay me back soon, right? So whatever. If you needed it, here it is. I don't want to add more stress or worry to your life of, oh my God, when am I going to pay them back? Blah, blah, blah. Whatever. Just don't make this shit a habit, you know? But I can help you for the time being. Be clear. Be clear. There's been so many times people have fallen out over money because it's not clear what the intention is. Are you helping me for this moment? Or are you just showing love? Because if I show you love, this is what it is. Just who I am. I'm treating you because I love me, right? I'm not necessarily looking for anything in return, but if I am looking for something in return, I need to clarify that before I give it. I need to clarify that before it exchanges hands, right? Be clear about what your plan is. What is your plan of action? Okay? So going back to, do you want to be liked or respected? Are they respecting you? Or are they only texting you late at night? Are they only texting you at wee hours in the morning? Okay. Are you asking them for A, but they're only giving you B? When they could give you A, but they just want to play with you and see what you're willing to do, see how far you're willing to go, right? If you let people play you, they will. And once you see the signs, once you feel the energies, knowing damn well you may be an empath or an intuitive, you may have some spiritual gifts, especially if you listen to this podcast, you resonate with spirituality in some form, right? So if you know and feel the energies, you feel the shifts, can you really blame them for doing what human nature is? Looking out for them, being loyal to them. Like I keep seeing this question going around, and I think it's a closing question on the Drink Champs podcast. Let's manifest that real quick, that I will be on Drink Champs eventually. Well, Nore, Noriega. Remember that rapper Noriega? He's a Virgo as well, y'all. So hopefully he will see my podcast one day and put me on. But damn, what was I about to say? Oh yeah, love. Do you want to be Would you have loyalty, love, or respect, right? So let's think about this. Would you rather have love, loyalty, or respect? Hmm. Love, loyalty, or respect? For me, thinking off the top of my head, I'm going to go with respect first, love, and then loyalty. Here's why. If you respect me, you don't have to know me, really, right? You don't have to know my dark parts. You don't have to know my biggest secrets and all this stuff. And I don't have to really know you either, but you damn sure better respect me and respect my name. Love, love is an exchange, usually, right? Like you can admire someone, you can adore someone, but love is usually like a back and forth energy type of thing, in my opinion, right? And love comes and goes, right? Like you can love someone today and not love them tomorrow. Or some people would argue that you once you love someone, you love them for life. Whatever. I would say it depends on the situation and the person and all that stuff because I could truly, truly love you, but then if you disrespect me, I don't feel disrespected. So how can I feel loved if you don't respect me? Right? So also you can love someone from afar, right? Like you can end a marriage, a relationship, whatever, still love them, but not be in love with them, right? And you can still love and respect them, but not like them, I guess. Maybe that don't make sense, but whatever. Anyway, respect, love, and then loyalty. Because for me, I expect people to be loyal to themselves. Like I look at people crazy when like those ride or die situations, like where the girl is cheated on, the dude has a baby on her, he disrespects her openly, and then she sticks with him because she's loyal. Nah, you lonely, okay? You lonely, okay? So because why? Why the fuck would you put up with that? It's 3:33, y'all. Cheers. Why would you put up with that? You know what I'm saying? Just because so they'll like you, so they could tolerate you for however many increments you see this person. Because remember, they're giving you breadcrumbs, right? If they're disrespecting you that bad, they're breadcrumbing you. They're stringing you along. They're not giving you their highest and best self. They're not giving you their fullest self. So why are these breadcrumbs enough for you? Why is that one text a week enough for you? Why is that Netflix and chill enough for you? Don't you want to go out? Don't you want to dress up? Why is this minimum wage enough for you? Don't you want to have a salary? Don't you want to not have to live paycheck to paycheck? Don't you want to have a little more financial security? What, so they can like you, so they won't be mad at you? Okay. All right. I mean, if that's what you like, hey, you like it, I love it. You like it, I love it, because that's not my life, okay? I'd rather be respected. And for me being a Venus Libra, me being a Virgo sun, okay, as in recent years, I've learned how much of a people pleaser I've been in my life. And eh, it's cringy. It's cringy when I go back and think about it, you know? Because we allow so much in our world. We allow so much in our energy field, right? That doesn't serve us. And it's like, why do we do that to ourselves? We do it to ourselves, y'all. And it doesn't have to be that way. We don't have to be subjected to disrespect. We are all intuitives to some degree. We all have a gut. We all have gut instincts. We all have some said to me, a small voice said to me, we all have those experiences where our higher self, that's what I call it, our higher self is communicating to us. Our spirit team, our ancestors, they're communicating with us. God, spirit, whatever you call it, is communicating with us. We all have that energy and power and ability, but it's just some of us do a little more work to hone in on it. Some of us just make a lifetime and a lifestyle of it, okay? So you have the common sense. It's just not common for everyone to use it, okay? Everybody want to be liked. Everybody want to be accepted and appreciated, but damn it, do you appreciate and accept yourself? Do you want to be liked or respected? Now go back to the question: love, loyalty, or respect. And again, I'm not here to say whatever order you put it in is wrong, because you can have different perspective than me. Cool. Stand in your truth. Don't be so easily swayed by what everyone else says. Okay. What do you think? What do you believe? Right? That's another thing too. People afraid to speak their truth. I finally got me some pyrite, y'all. It's like a good Leo crystal. But there's a lot of people in the world that are afraid to speak their truth because they don't want to be rejected and they want to be liked, and they don't know what they think, so they just think with whatever the masses believe and stuff. And it's like, girl, like, no, don't do that. So yeah, that was a little tangent, wasn't it, y'all? Do you want to be loved, liked, or respected? I did not get my cards. They're in the windowsill, still taking up energy, but I can get my cards real quick and do a quick little reading, because I'm not sure if y'all are liking the readings or not. Or you just rather me just like speak intuitively. Let me just speak intuitively, because it's been a minute since I did one of those. And then maybe I'll do another podcast episode later this week for Lionsgate specifically, where I do a reading. Okay. But with this fire energy, let this be some fire put up your ass. Okay. Let this be a season of going all out, leaving it all on the floor, exerting energy, because it's hot, right? Fire is hot. The flame is hot. Okay. It's hot. So let this be a fire up under your butt to get it going, to get started, to finish it, to really go balls to the wall and just gas pedal. Okay. I need you to be the lion that has spotted the hyena and is about to go and attack that thing. Go get it. Go get it energy, okay? Whitney Houston is a Leo. J-Lo, Leo. Barack Obama, Leo. All this Leo energy, this commanding, strong energy, okay? You need to embrace that, because you have it, all right? If you've been second guessing yourself, doubting yourself, and maybe that's why you've kind of morphed into the energy of like, oh my God, do they like me? Do they accept me? Blah, blah, blah. Damn, if they like you, do they respect you? Do they respect your voice? Do they respect your mind, your ideas, your body? Do they respect your choices? Do they respect your time, your boundaries? When someone calls with the energy of, oh my God, I need to dump on you right now, real quick, about some shit that does not matter. Do you have the balls to say, I actually don't have time for that right now? What is this concerning? Oh, I can't get into that right now. I don't have the mental space. I don't have the mental capacity. Can we catch up over the weekend? Can you send us in a text? And I cannot stand texting. I can't stand texting about catch up stuff. Just call or FaceTime me. I don't want to go back and forth with, oh, I'm good. How are you? Oh, I'm good. How's life? Oh, life is good. Like, what do you expect me to say? Everything is good. Everything is good. Okay. I'm not going to be explaining myself over text. Send me some audio recordings at the least. Audio recordings. Just get straight to the point. I don't want to do that stupid ping pong match of like, oh my God, how are you? I'm good. How are you? Whatever. Fuck it. Okay. So just make sure that you're clear on how you're feeling, and make sure it's your stuff that you're dealing with, right? Because especially if you're an empath, it's so easy for the energies of other people to latch onto you. And we have to make sure that we're doing the work to get rid of those energies. Like y'all know, I take a lot of baths, I take a lot of soaks. And that's one way I recharge and kind of cleanse myself, to get rid of the energies of others and to also get the psychic downloads for my readings and stuff. But um there's so much more than that, right? Like, it's about what you eat, y'all. Like, health is wealth. Like, yes, with Leo energy, it's about the royalty and the luxuries and the niceties of life and just having more, bigger, shinier, stronger, whatever. Make sure you're taking care of your vessel. Make sure you're taking care of your body. Make sure you're clear on how you are mentally. What's your mental capacity like? What's that mental space looking like? Are you feeling good? Are you looking good? Remember, I've talked about before about those little triggers to remind you of when you may be falling off, when you may be going off the deep end, or, just not your usual got it together self, right? And so for me, I've said before, it's making my bed. Well, like the past week or so, I have not been making my bed. And that's been my signal to myself, like, okay, CheChe, what's going on? Are you feeling a little sadder than usual? And especially if you live by yourself, especially if you process things alone and you don't really allow people in, it's so, so important to make sure you're doing what you can and everything you can to take care of you. Make sure you're doing everything in your power to check in with yourself. Don't just wait for someone else to say, how are you? So you can give them a BS fine. Oh, I'm good. Or a deflection. I'm good. How are you? Like you want to immediately turn it back to them. And that's what I tend to do a lot too. Just send it right back to the person. I'm good. How are you? Because I don't want to get into how I'm feeling. Because damn it, I don't even know how I'm feeling. All right. I need some time to continue process of feeling it out. Right? So don't just wait for someone else to pose the question to you of how are you? How you feeling? Okay. Check in with yourself. Do what you need to do for you. Maybe it's cleaning. Like for me, it's cleaning. Maybe for you it's cleaning out your car. Maybe for you it's washing your hair, and once you realize you hadn't washed your hair in however long, that's how you know that you've fallen off, right? A number of rituals and little triggers you can do to set up for yourself to just keep in mind of where you are, because it's lonely at the top, right? It's lonely at the top, especially if you're like the first spiritual one of your friends group, and you're used to like going out partying, just wasting your time doing nothing productive, and you're the first spiritual friend in your group, and you start to ascend, and now you don't really want to go to brunch as much. Now you don't really want to club anymore. You don't want to bar hop. You don't even really feel like drinking anymore. You just kind of just want to be clear and be present and just live each day with intention. You could become the boring friend. You could become the friend that people don't really call first. They don't really want to hang with, blah, blah, blah. But it's all about you. Like, you have to make sure that you're good. Like, you have to be okay with the change. You have to be okay with transition. Because as I said, Leo is fixed energy. They're sticking to a plan. But like with all leaders, with all alpha energy, the plan may change. The plan could change. The plan will change. And you still have to have that adaptability, even though you may have the perseverance here. You may have the initiation, good, but the ability to change and shift gears, that's a leadership trait as well. And you may start off on the up and up. You may start off strong and courageous and bold and energized and just good, just making momentum. But at some point, if you don't take care of yourself, if you're not breathing right, if you're not breathing right, if you're not hydrating yourself, if you're not getting the sleep you need, the rest you need, if you're not taking care of your mind, body, and spirit as a collective, as a whole, you will eventually burn out. You will eventually give out. Your mind could still want to do it, but your body may physically give out. And it's nothing you probably can do about it at that point, you know? Because maybe your ego got so big. You were so hungry for change right now, right now, right now. It has to happen right now, right now, right now. And now, nothing. Hmm? Hmm? Think about where that has applied in your life, where you were just so hungry, so hungry, so hungry. And because you pushed too much, now there's nothing. You don't see the lion just every time they see an animal, a prey. That's what it is. Anytime they see a prey, you don't see them just immediately going running after. No, they watch them, they strategize, and they trust the timing. I don't know when I need to strike. I don't know when I need to haul ass, and I know when I need to slow down. That's a leader. Because as I said, it's lonely at the top. You may not have someone always there to check on you, to make sure you're good. You may not always have your parents there or your big sibling, okay? Your big brother, big sister. You may not have your guardian there. You may not have your bestie. You may not have your right-hand person. You may not have your mentor, your coach, whoever, your personal trainer, whoever. They may not be there, okay? They may not be there because you know why? People have to look out for themselves. And so when you're going through your downward spiral, don't be so egotistical to believe like, oh my God, they're not here for me. They hate me. Damn it. Maybe they're taking care of themselves. Maybe they're trying to pull themselves together. Okay. So they can have more to give to you. And so when you, my alpha male, my alpha female, when you hit those roadblocks, when you hit that brick wall of like, oh my God, I can't do this. I need someone to support me. You need to have those triggers in place, those plans, those habits, those rituals in place to get you back right, to get you back together. You know what eating right looks like. You know what eating bad looks like. Okay, if you don't know how to eat right or eat well, you damn sure not how to eat with junk food, right? You know that you need sleep. Okay, you don't need somebody to tell you to go to sleep to get some rest. Okay, all this hustle hard, grind nonstop. I sleep when I die energy. That shit is dying, y'all. Ain't no need for all that. Yes, it's a time and place of work, but if you don't take care of your body, you're not gonna be able to enjoy that money because you're gonna be what do you call it? Confined by your illness, your injury, because you didn't take care of yourself in the process, because you didn't move with some consistency. Okay. Fixed energy is consistent energy. Be consistent about taking care of your overall well being from your crown to your toes, from the crown down. You have to prioritize yourself because it's lonely at the top. You may not have someone beside you at the same level as you, ascending at the same rate as you, okay, with the same goals as you at the top. Okay, and not even at the top as you progress on your journey. You may not have someone there with you because the responsibility may just be on to you to pick everyone else up. Okay, so as you're on your journey, that's going to help other people later on along the way, whatever. You have to make sure you are good. Just like how I asked you, if you want to be loved, liked, or love, liked, or respected, right? Or loyalty. That's what I said. Love, respect, loyalty. Just like you want to be liked, you want to be respected, you want people to be loyal to you, you be loyal to you. You want other people to respect you, you respect you. You want other people to like you, do you like you, damn it? Okay. What do you like about you? Have you said anything you like about yourself? Do it right now. I like for me, my hair. I like for me, my smile. Do 3 things right now. I like my voice, okay? I gotta like my voice if I'm gonna be podcasting, okay? If I'm gonna be recording for an hour and then listen to it for an hour and then review it again I better like my voice, you know? The energy you're expecting from others, that you're expecting from the external, can you give it to you? Do you like you? Do you love you? Do you respect you? Do you accept you? Okay? If you can't do that for you, how can you recognize it in someone else when it shows up? How can you appreciate it when it's given to you time after time? Maybe there's some people in your world you need to apologize to and tell them thank you because you didn't realize how much they've been there for you. It's never too late. Don't let pride or ego get into your way and thinking it's too late to apologize. Thinking that it's too late to make things right. Thinking it's too late to come to grips with what you need and how you can be better and what your shadow self is and what your ego tripping looks like, right? It's never too late. It's never too late to grow. It's never too late to ascend and to be better. Being better is admitting when you're wrong. Being better is respecting others because you expect others to respect you, right? So just make sure that before you get ego driven, before you get butt hurt, before your pride gets, smeared or whatever, make sure that you're expecting that of yourself first. Love you, respect you, like you, be loyal to you. This is the body you have right now. Make peace with that. These are the circumstances right now. It doesn't mean it can't get better. It doesn't mean that it can't change, okay? It doesn't mean that you're not capable of more. It doesn't mean any of that. It doesn't mean any of that. So don't let your pride get in the way and thinking like, oh my God, this is as good as it's going to get. This is all I deserve. No, there's still time. You still have gifts and talents that you probably hadn't even tapped in yet. You still have a sense of passion, I hope. You just need to bring it back out of you. Where's that lion's roar? Where is that pit of the belly energy coming out? Speak up. Use your voice. Say what you want. If you're not feeling respected, use your voice. Speak up. Tell them how they will respect you. Show them how they will respect you. If you're disrespecting yourself, you can't blame them for disrespecting you because that's what you're showing the world. Okay? Lions roar. What's in the pit of your belly and what's going to come through that throat chakra to set you free? Right? What do you need to say? What do you need to get off your heart, off your chest, so that you can be walking around like this? You know what I'm saying? Walking around like, yeah, I handled that. What do you need to handle? Handle it. We're what, 5 months into the end of the year? You don't want to be trying to handle this in Sagittarius season when you have that next burst of fire energy. Like, oh my God, let me get it done right now. You don't want that. Handle it now when you got time to have a little breath and keep moving. Because remember, we should have been doing this the first half of the year, but we still got the second half of the year to get it right. Let's get it together, okay? So respect you. Respect your own time. So you can know what it looks like when someone is disrespecting your time. Don't be texting me late at night. Don't be texting me back to back to back to back, blowing my phone up. And so who the hell you think you are? Do I call you and blow your phone up like that? No, so do not do it to me. Do I say mean shit to your face? Okay, don't say mean shit to me. Do I call you bitch when I greet you? No. Probably because I don't like being called bitch when people greet me. Like, I'll be so glad when this whole bitch phase ends, you know? I still cringe when people say it to me, you know? Like, every now and then I'll be like, bitch, like when I'm talking about myself, but I'm not like, bitch, yes, blah, blah. I usually don't do that. I like to say ladies, you know, I try to keep it like that. But yeah, whatever. I digress. It's another phase, another conversation, whatever. But respect you. We teach people how to treat us all the time. So just think about the areas in your life where you can command more respect. And sometimes it doesn't even require your voice to command the respect, right? Have you ever, I'm sure we've all experienced being in a room, like maybe a wedding or like a business meeting or a conference or something, and then someone walks in the room, you don't know who they are, they don't look familiar, but you know there's somebody important. And then in a little bit, you know, time goes on and then they make a speech or they're announced or something to confirm that, yes, they are exactly that royalty energy I thought they were. Yep, because I could see it. I ain't even have to hear them say anything, but just the way they carry themselves, the way they dress, the energy they exude. This is energy season. Using that energy, okay? Hit that gas. Okay? What energy are you commanding from others? Are you commanding pick me energy? Are you? I mean, maybe you want to be a pick me. I'm not saying you're wrong or you're right. Maybe you want to be a pick me. Just know what your goals are. Just know what your plan is, okay? Maybe you want to be a pick me, okay? But just be clear about what are you commanding from the world? Are you commanding pity from the world? Is that why you keep having all these sob stories? Are you commanding what do you call it? Charity energy? Is that why you keep taking these handouts? You want people to feel sorry for you? Or are you commanding respect because you're stepping into your power? Are you commanding respect because you're doing what you like to do, regardless who has a problem with it? Because you know it's not hurting anybody and it makes you happy, right? Power, energy, you have it, but appreciate it, respect it, utilize it in the right way. Utilize it in a way that's going to be sensible and valuable to you, because you have the responsibility to be loyal to yourself. You have a responsibility to respect yourself first, and the world will follow. You know what you're doing. You know what you're not doing. You know what you need to be doing. You know what you could be doing. Stop letting life pass you by all because your ego has been hurt. Stop letting your life pass you by because you're too prideful to start over. Sometimes you have to start over. Sometimes we have the best intentions on finishing strong and getting started, but then life happens and then we get sidetracked and then we get swamped and then we just, we just want to hide from the world, right? No. Rest if you need to. Take a break, catch a breather if you need to. But that fire in the belly has to come back. Your why, your passion, the pride you have for the love of you needs to be greater and stronger than the pride you have of looking stupid in front of everybody else because you got to start over again. Be real with yourself. What do you love to do? What do you wish you were doing instead of whatever you are doing? Whatever your reality is, if you wish you could change it, what do you wish you could be doing? Okay, what does that look like for you? Okay, what's the first step to get you started on that path? Because you don't have to have the whole plan outlined before you start, right? Sometimes you just got to start. Sometimes you just got to get in the energy. Sometimes you just got to show up, and then the universe will take care of the rest. But you at least need to show up for you, okay? Show up for you. You're worth it. You have what it takes, but you need to believe it too. You can't be waiting for other people to be so loyal to you that you're depending on every time they give you a compliment. Oh my God, you're such a great dancer. Damn it, you should know that for you. The validation starts with you. The love, the appreciation, the respect starts with you. Okay? So make sure you are loving on yourself as often as you can. Make sure that you are respecting yourself in all things that you do. And appreciate what you have. Appreciate what matters. Appreciate the people that are there. Appreciate the confirmations. Appreciate the compliments, the long talks that give you that sense of, yes, I can do this. Appreciate all of that. And reciprocate the love where it's needed and where it's respected. Stop giving your time to people that don't give a damn about you. Stop giving your time to people that openly disrespect you to your face with no apology. Stop giving your time to people that you tell them you felt disrespected by them and then they still make no apologies for it. They try to justify it or try to remind you of like, oh, well, you shouldn't have did blah, blah, blah. You know what? Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. If you're not sorry, I have nothing to explain because I know what I feel and I don't have time for your gaslighting shit to make me feel like it doesn't matter and then it's meaningless, right? So I guess I'll go ahead and stop there. I didn't intend on doing a full hour since I'm getting back into it, but it's like your girl never left, okay? Because this is what I'm supposed to be doing. And I need to remember that whenever I have my moments of like, oh my God, I miss podcasting again for another week. As soon as I think about it, whether it's on a Monday or Wednesday, whatever, record, just get it out there. Just show up. Today was a just show up day for me. Because again, if you listen to the episode before this, I was crying the whole time. And if you didn't listen to it, go back and listen to it. There's a few messages in there. But sometimes you just gotta show up, y'all. Even if you're not 100%, rise. Show up. Chest out, head high, shoulders back, chin up. Please, just show up. Okay? So we'll go ahead and leave it there, y'all. And look, it's like a throwback episode. I didn't do my tarot reading, or my oracle reading, I should say. I didn't do the oracle reading. So that may be back for the next episode, or I may just do straight up oracle episodes. Let me know which one y'all prefer. Do you like the oracle reading in halfway through the episode, or do you like me just straight up talking? I intend to have some guests on soon. Like back in like May and June, I just had so many like cancellations, like want to schedule people, having to reschedule, blah blah blah. So I was just like, fuck it, I'm just be by myself, blah blah blah. But I do want to get back to having guests on. So if there's someone, another podcaster, preferably, so I can get the views and things and grow. If you have another podcaster in mind, or an influencer, or just someone relative to what we talk about here, like spirituality and their own spiritual journey, and how it can help us with our career paths and our life paths and our romantic relationships, whatever, let me know. Send me a DM, send me an email, send them my information, their email, whatever. Thank you to everyone that lets me know that they appreciate the podcast, that's been continuously supporting. I appreciate y'all so much. Love you. And yes, I can ramble, so I'm gonna just go ahead and go right now. All right, so I love y'all so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I hope y'all have a wonderful day. Happy Leo season. It's a Leo new moon on Sunday, okay, which is Lionsgate 8-8, double infinity, okay. This is a big, big manifesting week. Hence me just getting back out there, whether I was ready or not. I need to get back in good vibes, and talking to y'all gives me in good vibes. So thank you for your love and support. Keep sharing the podcast. Write me a 5-star review if you haven't already, especially if you've been listening for months, okay. Please write me a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts. Like when you look at my podcast and you scroll to the bottom, it says write a review. Click it, open it, write a review while you're listening to this episode, please, so people can find my podcast. Okay, I should be monetized by now, and I don't understand why I'm not. So please help your girl out. Check out the YouTube episode. Leave me some comments. Tag me on Instagram. All the marketing, I appreciate you, and I love you so much, y'all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Bye.